Did you know that for $300,000 you could secure a beautiful cliffside condo on Mars? Not many of us have that kind of loot. Not many of us actually have the inclination to be the ones who test out this theory on whether or not this is a good idea. But the timeline to get this done and to actually start shipping people out to Mars is a lot sooner than you might imagine. So smash the like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video out far and wide, and get ready for this microdose of infinity. Welcome back to Waking Infinity. I'm your host, Ben Joseph Stewart. This is going to be a really cool episode, a microdose on Mars and outer space. So, Popular Mechanics has released 2 articles lately that have to do with Elon Musk, the idea of shipping people out to Mars, and even a lunar base that might be the intermediary between Earth and Mars. So let's dive in. An architecture firm has released ambitious plans for Nuwa, a sustainable city on Mars that could hold up to 250,000 people in mostly underground cave systems. Nuwa, by the way, is a name of a Chinese goddess who saved humanity from the cruel world of wild beasts and flooding rains. If you decide to move to Mars, your $300,000 ticket will include a one-way trip to Nuwa, a residential unit of 25 to 35 square meters, full access to facilities, life support services, and food, and a binding work contract to devote between 60% and 80% of your work time to tasks assigned by the city, according to Abibu, the architecture studio behind the concept. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Who wants to be the testbed guinea pigs, the first round of people shipped out to Mars, let alone pay $300,000 to do this? Well, have you met a lot of humans? I've met a lot of humans. I know a few that would definitely say yes. Maybe they don't have the money, but maybe we start getting sponsors to ship people out. I don't know. It's a thought. But what's the timeline? How soon is this really going to happen? Well, another Popular Mechanics article says that Elon Musk thinks it's only a couple short years away. At an awards ceremony, Elon Musk said he believes he can start sending humans to Mars with SpaceX by 2026 at the latest, or 2024 if we get lucky. Well, SpaceX partnered with NASA on some of their missions, and NASA's Artemis program wants to put people on the moon by 2024. And even that mission's plans are called an aggressive timeline by NASA administrators. So the last time I posted something about NASA, I got somebody that I know, and he emailed me, and he was basically saying there's nothing in outer space except our imaginations. NASA is a cover organization to hold up a lie. Yes, this person believes that the Earth is flat, as well as many, many others. There's actually an entire flat Earth society. You've probably already heard about this. But I think we're kind of silly the way we govern ourselves. And I'm not sticking up for this idea, nor do I actually even believe it. And I've tried looking at it. I keep an open mind. I definitely know I don't know everything. And how I know the world is round probably has some holes in it, the way that most of humans' arguments about anything we think we know can have holes poked in it. But let me just lay this out for you. We're allowed to think that the world was created just several thousand years ago by an angry male god. We're also allowed to believe that this is all just one chaotic and by chance science experiment that just meandered into humanity and society that we're at now. You can believe that we are all actually living inside of a computer simulation, and none of this is anything but digital ones and zeros. You can also believe that this is a holographic projection of the one singular collective mind of God playing itself out in some medium that we just don't quite yet understand. You're allowed to believe all of this stuff, and no one bats an eye at it. But if you believe the Earth is shaped differently than what people say it's shaped as, then you're a retard. But for some reason, you're also a harmful terrorist retard, right? You're so dumb, but you're so dangerous to our innocent, weak, little, feeble, pure, and beautiful minds. We get mad at some pretty silly stuff. I have to admit that. We police ourselves on pretty silly stuff. I could care less if some people think the world is flat, but we just don't seem to talk about the most relevant stuff anymore. We're talking about gender, we're talking about the look of people's skin, but, Amazon, oceans, air quality, World War III, and shipping people off planet. But whatever, apparently that's not news. Are we actually about to start sending people to Mars? Can you even believe that? Are we allowed to believe that? And could we start sending people off planet in 2 to 4 years? I'm curious why we're still bickering about Biden and Trump, why we're still bickering about people's belief systems when technology and some of the most powerful billionaires in the world are saying, we're going to start taking humans, we're going to take $300,000 from them, and we're going to ship them off. But that doesn't matter. Like we're rearranging furniture on a sinking Titanic. I've said this before, but I think we're doing this to ourselves, and we are allowing ourselves to focus on things that don't matter in the same way that the ego causes us to care about how we're dressed rather than repressing that fear and that trauma that we had from early childhood, that thing that really would transform our lives, but we care more about the color of our socks. This is ego. This is global ego, and this is my microdose of infinity. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to join the Discord chat. The link is below in the show notes. And if you really want to know what I think about all of this that I'm talking about right now, go to benjosephstewart.com, become a member, and I'll catch you guys next time on Waking Infinity Microdoses.